I'm Star. Hey, thanks for joining me. Just here at the Taos County Courthouse and Administration. Please wear your mask properly, cover your nose, prevent the spread, social distancing. Same signs. Let's go in this place. Stray Dog, Lori Croft, Frank Evans. Thanks, guys. Friendly Neighborhood Citizen, Lori Croft, Alan Killian, Copper Top. Thanks for joining me, guys. Just looking around in here. I haven't been in this place yet. I don't know what this is. Some kind of courtroom. Oh, wait. I guess this is the Taos County Chambers. County Manager. How's the picture, guys? Does it look good in here? Good. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm going to be going into the courthouse here also. I got a lot of business to handle here. I mean, honestly, I've been taking such a long break that I put everything on hold, and then now here I am in 2022, and I've got a lot of visits I'm going to be making here in the near future. We have a mayoral election coming up. That's a cool picture. Adobe U.S. Post Office. They don't have, I guess they got a description on this one. Taos County Project Bookmobile. 1941 Bookmobile. That's cool. All the old Adobe buildings. This one's 1941 as well. Looks like school. Legit Review. Ever heard of Materion in Albuquerque? No, I haven't. Friendly Neighborhood Citizen, I believe, is in the chat, and he's down in Albuquerque. Interesting room. All these pictures hanging up. Third eye activated. Hola. It's not like restricted signs or anything about coming back here. This is where the council sits. Nice leather chairs, or maybe leather, plastic. That is, I believe, Hotel La Fonda in the Taos Plaza. And there's the Taos Pueblo. Indian dances at Taos Pueblo. I guess that's the, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like a projector or something. That's what it looks like. Might be a projector. Oh, they got one on the other side too. Oh, they got one up there. I don't know what those are. Anyone know what those things are? There's one right there. There's one right there. Not sure what those are. I can see three of them. One there. I wonder if there's another one. On this side, looks like, look, you can see where one was mounted. That is directly opposite the one on this side. Where is it? There it is. They swivel. I mean, there's cameras. You know, there's cameras in here also. We got multiple cameras on all corners. So I don't know what those are. Maybe I'll ask them what those are. If I talk to somebody about it. Thought at first maybe it was a projector, but I don't think so. Maybe it's for like light show if they have like disco night. Disco night at the Taos Courthouse. The crap they make us pay for, yeah. Yeah, they make us pay for all kinds of stuff. I just left the Taos Town Hall, and they're closed still.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good evening. You too. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget your mask, sir.
What's that?
You need your mask on.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, you have your mask on in here.
Where is that? Where does it say that?
Right there, and it's out there, and you come in the door, and it's right there.
Please wear a mask. Sounds like a request.
It's, you have to wear a mask. It's all over the rules in the county.
Oh, it's the rules?
Yes, would you please go over there and put your mask on?
Well, that's what I don't really usually follow the rules. I follow law. Usually like rules and.
Sure, you can wear a mask or not.
Well, I want to know. I mean,
Security.
Call security. Oh. All right, guys, we're gonna get security out here. As you can see, the sign says, "Please wear a mask." That sounds kind of like a request, not like it's not required. But we'll find out.
So please put your mask on. Do you have one?
Yeah, I do, but I was just curious if there was a law that requires me to wear a mask in a public
It's the
building.
county guidelines that require you when you come in here.
Could I see those?
Well, they're right out there, and they're right here. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you want to see?
Well, I mean, no, that's a request. So if that's what you're going off of this, they're just asking me to. They're
They're
not.
telling you to. Are you going to wear one or not? Just tell me.
Huh?
Are you going to put a mask on?
No, I'd prefer the security come and address it.
You have to stay over there. You can't walk around.
I can't walk around?
No. You need to go outside.
Oh.
You can't be in here without a mask. That's just all there is to it. Please get a picture of me.
I'm trying to get. Can I get your name?
Hi, Mike. This is Alice. Across the way, I have
Alice.
a gentleman who's refusing to wear his mask. Alice Park.
Alice Park? Park?
He's in here. He won't go back out. Okay, call central dispatch. Okay, 911 or who's that from you?
911. It's an emergency. She's definitely causing a disturbance, that's for sure. I just want to know what the law is that says I have to wear a mask.
You don't have to go outside. That's just all there is to it. You want to take pictures? Come back when you wear a mask. Lenny, can you please help me with this gentleman? He needs to wear a mask and never wear a mask. Can you please leave?
Well, you could help the other customers. I'll stand over here.
No, you cannot be in here without a mask. You're putting in.
And I'm just asking you what law that it is that I have to wear a mask.
It's guidelines that are here and out there. So please go outside and read them.
You're causing a disturbance,
No,
ma'am.
I'm
I'd
not.
prefer you de-escalate a little bit.
Okay, then leave.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So is there a reason why you don't want to wear a mask, sir?
Well, I just came in to check the building. I have to do some public record requests with the county administrator.
Yes.
And I just walked in. I was in that room over there, and then it says, "Please wear a mask." It sounds like a request to me, so
You know, to the respect of everybody, I would prefer that you just wear a mask.
prefer, right. That's all I was wondering. She's telling me that I have to, or I'm going to have to leave the building, and I'm saying that I'm not forced to leave a public building unless I...
To the respect of everybody that's here.
Right.
It's a responsible thing to do, and then, you know, I guess my verbiage is I would prefer, but, you know, to be respectful with one another, I think is the proper thing to do there.
And what's your position here?
I'm the deputy county manager.
Are you a sworn official?
No, I'm not, I'm the official.
So you're not sworn to uphold and protect the Constitution.
No.
So you might not understand that I have a constitutional right to come in here without wearing a mask. I can't be forced to leave a public building unless I've committed a crime. Now, is it a crime for me to not wear a mask in this
No,
building?
But for the safety of others and the respect of others that are wearing a mask, I would prefer that you do that too.
Oh, I know you prefer that I do, but I'm just here to stand up for my rights today. I prefer to go with the law and the Constitution today.
Yes, and totally understand.
You know, and I understand that maybe 95 or 99.8% of the people that come in here are going to comply with that unlawful order. I'm just a person that's not, and I prefer you just allow me to do my videoing, present my public record request to the county administrator, and then be on my way.
Well, I'm
You
the
know?
county administrator, one of the county administrators on duty, so how can I help you with that?
Oh, I need to do some public record requests.
Yeah, but for the safety of others, they're not allowing anybody in their facilities to, you could stay here, but you're not gonna be able to go into any of those other areas. that
What
you
are
not.
are they? So those are,
Public service requests.
but those are publicly accessible areas.
Yeah, but for the
So you're
safety of
denying my-
For the safety of my staff, I'm not allowing you to go back there.
So, and your name was again?
Jason Silva.
Jason Silva?
Yes.
And you're personally gonna restrict my access to my public building that I pay taxes for simply on your whim that you want me to wear a mask? Not a law.
For the safety of my staff, yes.
So for safety, you're gonna want me to subvert my Fourth Amendment right?
Yes.
That sounds ridiculous. Do you realize that?
I
I mean, that's actually a
It
lawsuit.
may sound
I
ridiculous.
mean, no, it's actually a lawsuit, you know? I mean, I don't understand why you would put your... I sound ridiculous? I pay your salary, sir. What's your name? What's your name, sir? What's that gentleman's name? You, the guy that was just standing in here. Does he work here?
I don't know who, I'm here for 3 weeks, so I don't know all staff here. So,
All right, so I'm doing a public record request for that gentleman that was just in here for his name and his salary for 2021 and his disciplinary record. Yeah, but, screw it. His whole entire, I want to place a public record request for his entire personnel file. When you find out who he is, I'm pretty sure he works here. I have him on video, so we'll see if that I want his entire personnel file and a copy of his last pay stub.
yeah, whatever you may need,
I need a form, so I gotta do that in writing.
yeah. So I can get you the form, but you can't move anywhere from here.
I'll be going into the building. You can call police and have me removed.
Okay.
That's exactly what I would
You
want.
can call the police and have them remove that. That's what you would request.
I tried to call security.
I'm
Oh, I request to have access to my building.
I'm not here to argue with you, sir.
I request to have access to my building. That's it.
Okay. Sir? Quick question. Hey, can I help you, sir, with anything else? Do you need it?
Listening to the conversation.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
What do you think? I mean, honestly, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally support you.
You support me, right? I mean, I understand you're wearing a mask, and that's probably so you can get your business done, so you don't have to deal with this. But if you knew that there is no law, you can only be trespassed from a public building unless you've broken the law. When the cops show up here, you want to know what they're going to do? They're going to probably follow me around. That's all they're going to be able to do. If they trespass me from this building, then I'll just sue whoever. If it's the sheriff that show up, or if it's the Taos police, state police. You can't restrict my access to a public building unless I've been breaking the law. I'm not committing a crime.
I'm not trying to be.
That's a request.
I'm just trying to say for my safety, because I got people that have pre-existing injuries or pre-existing health concerns, that I'm trying to support their.
They shouldn't go out in public. If I had existing health concerns, where if I was around other citizens, guess what? I would definitely not come to the public county courthouse or the administration building.
They have to make a living, and they don't have maybe the money to survive. So they have. This is the opportunity that they have right now, and I'm trying to support them in that. I'm not trying to be obstructive to you. I understand your rights.
So you're talking about the employees coming here that have compromised health issues and that they have to be here because they can't afford to pay their bills. So they're going to come here and work, but restrict their services to the public just so they can pay their bills.
You're restricting their services.
You're restricting my services. I can go into that office.
I'm requesting that you just wear a mask.
You're requesting, exactly. It's a request. It's not a law.
But to all the respect, sir, you know what I mean? You're being, I understand where you're coming from.
I'm exercising my constitutional rights, which are being deteriorated every single day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? People like you try to come in and say, you know what? I'm the arbiter. I tell you where you can and where you can't go. I pay your salary. I pay your salary. I'm your boss. I'm going to go in there. I'm not your boss. Oh, this is good. All right, so who's your boss? Who's your boss? Who do you work for?
His name is Brett. I don't know. He's my superior. And
He's your supervisor. Who do you work for? Now that this is good. This is getting good. Who do you work for? Mr. 3 weeks on the job.
Yes.
Who do you work for?
You know what I mean? I'm
You don't work for the people, right?
I work with people.
I'm one of the people. I'm one of the people.
Right now.
I'm one of the people.
You're one of the people.
Yeah, and you're restricting me.
You're correct.
Right, and I got 10,000 subscribers. You're restricting not only me, you're restricting all the people that are watching this video. You're live streamed right now.
Yeah, and I understand that. You know what I
You
mean?
can- you can vouch for it.
I'm looking for the best interest of the health and safety of my.
The best
staff.
interest, your job is the best interest of the public,
Yes.
not of the staff.
And all this is my public, though.
What? Your public?
Yeah,
You-
this,
you
this
mean-
is the public in this community is.
I'm the
looking out for
public.
best. You are, sir.
I am the public. And I'm being restricted access. And this gentleman right here is the head EMS guy who I'll be also speaking to very soon. One of his drivers tried to run me over in front of Albertsons, and I got it all on video. He can give a shit.
That's unfortunate.
The Taos EMS are just a bunch of gangbangers.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and then I'm also kind of getting that idea that's going on right here in the Taos County. I mean, you're sitting here telling me you don't work for me, you don't work for people, that you care more about the safety of the employees in this building than you do of the access of the public that pay your salaries?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, and yes, you know, I mean, I do work for you to an extent. When you ask for my supervisor who I work for, my supervisor.
I didn't ask you who your supervisor was, I asked you who you work for.
Okay.
You're a public servant.
I
You should know
understand.
right off the top, I work for the
It
people.
doesn't feel like we're gonna get anywhere with this, so I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away from this, you know what I mean? So just however you wanna handle this, I'm walking away. I've been respectful to you, and that's all I ask of you.
Well, you haven't respected my rights.
I am respecting your rights, because
You haven't.
I'm allowing you to stay here.
This building's open to the public. You're saying that I can't come in without a mask.
That's what we do. Everybody has to have a test. I called dispatch. There's sending someone.
Stick around, this will get good. So yeah, I pretty much go around and I record public servants in Taos. You know, it's out of control. I just left the Taos police station and they're closed. You know, they've been closed since December 23rd, and they're not complying with the public record request laws. And you know, that's a big deal. It's this law, you know, and they can't, you know, just open and close. I need to come here and do a lot of public record requests. I also got to go speak with the district attorney. I'll be going in there also with no mask on. So we'll let all these people come in here, and like I said, if they want to force the issue, you know, we'll see. Huh? I don't think so. They know who I am. They know the law. That guy right there knew the law. He knew that it was just a request. You know, he's like, I'm not, you know, there's no law says that you have to wear a mask. Yeah, I I've spoken with the chief of police in Taos. They've never masked in Taos since the beginning. I've got him on video. Yeah, that day that I was at Albertsons, it was the beginning of the pandemic, May of 2020. There was a police stop at Albertsons, and I stopped to record it because I recognized one of the officers, and he's a bad officer. So I went there. The lady that was on scene, the victim, her daughter got hit by a car, just backed into her. She wasn't like injured, broken bones or anything, but she had gotten backed into. And then the mother claimed police brutality. She had been thrown to the ground. The cop said that he was going to arrest her if she didn't give her husband's information, because apparently her husband left the scene and they thought he might have a warrant or something. So, but she has no obligation to be giving up somebody else's identification. The officer, asking to, demanding it and telling her he's going to take her to jail if he does. And as soon as I showed up, he pretty much squashed that. He didn't arrest her. But I go down and get the body cam footage, and they won't release it to me. So.
Where do you post this?
New Mexico Citizen. It's on YouTube. And I'm live right now.
Is it NM Citizen or?
No, New Mexico. If you just put in New Mexico, you could just Google New Mexico Citizen, it'll bring you right to my video. There's no other New Mexico citizens out there.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Oh, I appreciate. I do this. It's obviously putting my life and liberty on the line. I could get arrested at any time. I can get beat up. I could do all that. But when you hold a camera, it's the magic cloak. Cops, they don't seem to want to act up like that. But some do. We'll see. They called dispatch and they got the police on the way.
Well, I know a lot of people who support what you're doing here.
Yeah, I get a lot of support, and then from people and from government officials, I walk in here, this woman just loses her mind, She was just yelling at me and telling me this and that. She wouldn't even hear what I had to say. I wasn't going any further than here for right now. I plan on going in there, but I'm not going to cause an issue if someone's just freaking out. But I'll have to tell her that this is not a law that I have to wear a mask. Like, I can be in the building regardless. It doesn't really matter.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
Yeah, I just needed to come in and do some public record requests, and they're saying that I can't come in without a mask.
Yes.
So what law would I be breaking
That's
if I?
under our ordinance. It says you guys have to have a mask.
So what would
I'm
happen?
not going to sit and argue here.
Right. So what happens when I walk in here without a mask?
So without that, they don't have to escort you out.
So you're going to trespass me from the building?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do that.
So,
You're going to fill out an official trespass warning and everything?
no, I'll probably have to take you to jail.
Take me to jail
Yeah.
for trying to come in here without a
Yes.
mask?
All you need is a mask.
So you're going
You don't
to?
want to put a mask.
I just want to make sure that I'm getting this straight.
Do you want to put a mask on or not?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Absolutely, I
Did you
don't.
call the number so see if they could take you from outside?
No, this building's open to the public.
Okay.
You're saying that if I put a mask on, I can go in the building.
Yes.
If I don't put a mask on, that I
They
get
have a mandate.
trespassed.
The county has a mandate that you have to have a mask if you come in the building.
Yeah, but a mandate's not a law. In order for me to be trespassed from a
I'm not
public,
going to sit here and argue.
no, you don't, because you know I'm right.
If you don't want to put a
That's
mask
what
on,
cops
that's
say.
fine.
That's what cops say when they know that I'm
You
right
sit
and
here
they're
and
wrong.
argue, but you can't come in. If you come in,
I'm asking. All
I'm
right. So
asking
what
you to
law
remove
would
it.
I be breaking if I
I'm
go
not
in
gonna sit here
here?
and argue with
What
you.
law would I be
Good day.
breaking if I come in here?
okay.
What law would I be breaking if I come in
You're
here?
going to be trespassing. I'm
For
telling
what?
You cannot come in without a mask.
What? You have to be. Obviously, I have to be criminally trespassed from a public
Okay.
building. So what law would
So
I
we'll
be
do that
breaking?
if you need to.
What law would I be breaking?
Okay.
I'm asking
You
you.
can't come in.
You're threatening me with
I'm not
arrest.
threatening
wanna-
anything. I'm just
you
telling
just
you.
said that you would arrest me if I didn't.
Yes.
If I came in without a
I'll
mask,
have to remove you from the building.
forcefully, obviously.
I'm not going to force you. I'm just going to walk you outside the building.
I'm not going to go with you. Obviously, it'll be a
Okay.
forceful removal. Like I'm not here. I'm not
You do
here.
what you have to do, sir.
What I want to do is access my public building without anybody hindering my public
Okay.
record request that I have
Put
to
a
make.
mask on. I don't like probably wearing this mask more than you do.
Well, I'm sure you don't. Why
But
would anybody
I
want
have
to?
I have to wear it.
And you asked me if I want to wear a mask. I
No,
said
I'm
no.
telling you, you have to wear a mask to come in.
Yeah, that's what I want to make sure. I'm getting that 100%, that I have to wear a mask if I come in this building, and if I don't, I'm going to be forcefully removed.
I'll tell you what, you can take that up with the commissioner.
Well, yeah, definitely going to take it up with the commissioner. I got my mask, obviously. You see it right here around my
Yeah,
neck.
I noticed that you're carrying one.
Right.
First thing I saw.
All I needed you to tell me is that you're going to arrest me if I don't wear it, if I come
I'm
into
not
this
going to arrest you.
building.
I'm going to remove you from the building.
I don't even understand what that means. So, all right, so you remove me from the building, and I turn around and I walk right back in. What's that? I mean, so you're telling me you're gonna trespass me from the building? That's,
Yes.
you know, and if I come back, so I'm asking you, under what grounds would you trespass me?
Because there's a requirement to wear one in the county building, and there's one for the courts.
And can I have your name and badge number?
Sergeant Romer.
Sergeant Romero?
Yes.
And your name and badge number?
Deputy Sandoval,
Sandoval, and your badge number?
Taos
Or
130.
130?
Yes.
Perfect. So you're telling me that if I don't wear a mask, I'm gonna be forcefully removed?
I'm
and-
telling you, you cannot enter this building. There's a requirement for the mask. Okay? I don't like wearing the morning, you do. You have one on your neck.
How come
But
they don't?
You're just sitting here wishing to argue with me.
No, not.
Yes, you are.
I don't see a requirement. It says, please wear a mask. That's
They
the
asked you
sign.
nicely.
Well, she didn't. Oh, no, she definitely didn't ask me nicely.
Okay.
Nothing that woman said was
You know
nice.
what? I don't see one, but there was one here that said that they needed one. in order
No, there's
to
none.
enter.
It's not confirmed.
No, it says, please wear a mask. It doesn't say your requirement.
City mandate that any building that you enter, restaurants or anything else, you're supposed to be wearing a mask.
No, public. We're talking public property.
Doesn't matter.
Restaurants are
We're
private.
governed over we're in city limits, so that's what the
No, a
city-
private company can trespass me for any reason. They can say, you're wearing a blue shirt. I don't want you in my
We're
store.
following the city's-
What?
We're following the city's law, the resolution that they put together.
Yeah, but that's not a law. Only legislation makes law. You guys
Okay.
can't.
Are you
Oh,
gonna-
so you're gonna roll your eyes? It's not a law. I can only be
Sir.
trespassed.
Sir, that's okay. You can talk to me.
I can only be trespassed. Do you admit that I can only be trespassed from public property unless I break in a
So
law?
there's an ordinance.
Clerk's office.
I cannot force you to put a mask on, but I can ask you to leave because you're not wearing a mask. You're putting my health in danger.
Yeah, but safety doesn't matter. Benjamin Franklin
It does
said,
maybe not to you.
You can't. So
Obviously, nothing I say, you come up with some
you're a
remark.
sworn officer. You swore to uphold and protect
Okay,
my rights.
so
I'm here
so I'm
exercising
asking
my
you-
rights, and you're
I'm asking
hindering
you-
my rights.
I'm asking you to put your mask on or leave the building.
You're asking me. That's what I'm saying. You guys just keep on with this request crap. And I'm denying your request, and that's what I'm saying. So if I deny your request, what? So contempt of cop? Is that what you're going to arrest me for?
Well,
Like, what am I going to
guess
get arrested
we'll-
for?
We'll deal with that when we go there.
We'll deal with that when we get there. You guys are open
I've
all
asked
week?
you nicely to put your mask or leave, and you chose not to.
Well, you didn't really ask me nicely. You told me that you were going to escort me out of the
You have a
building.
mask on in your neck. You're just choosing to argue with me.
I'm choosing to have you uphold your oath. That's it.
Okay, so let's go.
You
sir.
swore an oath.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Did you swear an oath to uphold and protect
I'm not
the
going to. I'm not going to answer anything else you say. You
Oh,
need
as
to
soon
leave.
as somebody mentions the
I'm asking
Constitution,
you
cops
need
always
to,
shut up.
I need you to leave the building.
All right, now let's talk.
Okay.
So
I
let's
have
talk.
nothing else to say to you.
You have nothing else to
If
say
you're
to
gonna
me.
put your mask on, you can walk in. If not, you need to leave.
Look at, I put the mask on. They both step away from me. I take it off, and they both approach like they're gonna go hands on.
Oh, we're on camera. Here's the big question.
Yes.
Is it a fight it's worth fighting for?
The what?
Is this fight, this argument you're creating, is this worth it to you?
Absolutely,
Freedom?
100%. These people are restricting my. Let me just. I'll explain. These people are restricting my access to a public building.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
He's gotta wear a mask.
That's a restriction. Isn't that a condition, a
You got a
restriction?
mask on your face, right?
Isn't that a restriction of my entry? I mean, we can all admit
There's
that.
a million restrictions out there.
There's not a million restrictions. This is a public. But I could ask you this, sir. Honestly, if I get removed from a public building, I have to be committing a crime. You can't be removed from public property without committing a crime.
There's a mask mandate. and
That's not a crime. Yeah, but it's not a crime. It's not a law.
So public building, it says mask to be worn right on the window. Look. You want to go see it?
Yeah, let's go see it.
Okay, let's go.
Let's see it. And there's going to be a statute attached to that, I'm sure.
It's right there. There you go.
Yeah. All right, let's look at it. Do not enter. Do not enter if you have symptoms of COVID-19 or if you have been exposed to anyone who has tested positive, so that's not me. Coronavirus here. Please wear a mask, face properly, cover your face, nose, mouth, wash once a day, reserve medical masks for healthcare workers. Wearing a mask protects others. Thank you. Okay, that's nothing. Obviously, that's what they're going by with masks. There's no statute. There's no city ordinance attached to that. There's nothing going on with that. So obviously that means nothing. 6 feet distancing. Okay, you guys aren't within 6 feet of me. That's cool. prevent the
So
spread.
I
They
was
got
6 feet from me, or you were 6 feet from me?
no. When you walked up, you guys right now aren't 6 feet from me. I didn't approach you, or you guys are both on both
were
sides of
inside the
me.
building?
I got cops on both sides of me, within closer than 6 feet. And I'm just saying that sign right there,
You know what?
that sign means nothing.
I completely hear what you're saying.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying. I didn't make this requirement. The county has an ordinance or a mandate that you need to have a mask to enter the building. Like I said, I don't care to wear this mask more than you do.
I know you don't care
I
to wear.
don't.
Nobody cares
Because
to
let me
wear
tell
this
you,
mask. And are
after-
you vaccinated?
after-
Did they force you to
After-
take?
After a couple, that's really none of your business.
I know it's none of my.
Because you're
Well, no, it
asking me
is.
something-
No, it
you're asking me
actually.
something that's.
It's a matter. No, it's
and
not.
You don't have a right to ask me anything about my medical. So
I could
anyways-
ask.
anyways,
I could
this
ask. What?
mask.
Do you even know what HIPAA means?
Do you?
Yeah, of course I know what HIPAA
Okay,
means.
so don't ask me anything about my.
You're not a
vaccination.
you're not a
It's none
healthcare
of your business.
professional, so this has nothing to do with HIPAA between me and you.
That's my right.
If I go to your doctor and I say,
You
"Hey,
sit
is this
there and
guy?"
argue all you want, sir.
No, you're sitting
But
here
you're
throwing
not
out
coming into the
HIPAA.
building without your mask.
You're sitting here talking about
Okay.
HIPAA, and you know that's
Have a
not
good day, sir.
that right there is not even a requirement.
Have
It
a
says
good day.
please to wear a
a good
mask.
day.
Yeah, no problem.
You're not coming in the building. I'm telling you.
So you guys are gonna literally restrict my
You have a
access.
mask on your neck. Wear your mask. You come in and you can go.
I have this mask. This is for when I go to Smith's or when I go to the gas
So the
station.
building has a requirement. You need to wear a mask. Obviously, you choose to argue with everybody here because of the mask. I tell you what.
I didn't choose to argue with anybody. That woman
So
approached
what's the
me.
difference between Smith's and here?
This is public.
Okay, but you wore it there, you can wear it here.
No, they can trespass me from the property for not wearing a mask at Smith's. They
So
could
the government
trespass me.
doesn't have indoors mask requirements.
The government doesn't. No, there's a law. In order for me to be, you got to understand. In order for me to be trespassed from this building, I have to be breaking a law. I have to.
Well,
That's the way it
I'm
is.
telling you right now,
In order to be trespassed, you have to be
Lawful
criminally.
directive, if you want to enter the building, you need to have a mask.
That's what. All right. There's the key words. Lawful directive. I want to know what law you're telling me.
I'm not going to.
Exactly, because there is no law. That's what I mean. You're sitting here being ridiculous.
You can sit here and argue all
You're
the
being
time.
ridiculous, saying you're giving me a lawful directive, and there is
But
no
you're
law.
preventing these people from coming in to do their business.
I'm preventing them from coming in and doing their business. You guys are the ones blocking the door. Look at this. You got two cops blocking the
All I'm
door.
telling you is
There's
wear
two
your
people
mask.
out here, and they're telling me, and that guy doesn't even have a mask on. So you're telling me that there
He's
was,
outside.
yeah, but is he not coming up to me because I'm not wearing a mask? Because that's the absolutely obvious
Sir, You're
issue.
going to sit and argue all day. if you
No,
want.
because you guys are being ridiculous. I'll win this argument all day long. All day long, I'll win this argument. Oh, look, the cops leave, and now they're walking in, and they say, I'm the one obstructing these people from walking in. Did I block you guys from coming in here?
No, you didn't.
Exactly. It was the police officer standing in front of the doorways with the guns, right? Look, and they're still standing in front of the doorways. All right, there you go, buddy. I got my mask on. How about that? Happy now? Look at these people. So what, you got to sign in also?
You have to take your temperature first, sir. Sir. Don't put your back.
No, sir, remember? That's medical information right there. I'm not about to do that. That's medical information. That's HIPAA protected.
Go about your business.
Yeah, exactly. That's HIPAA
You
protected.
sit here and argue with you all.
Yeah. Fucking my fucking temperature. It's ridiculous. What's going on down here? Just a bathroom. So you guys my escort today?
No, you're free to go about your business.
Yeah, those guys are crazy. County treasurer, queuing and waiting. Clerk's office. This is who I need to speak with, I believe. Okay, there's my armed guards.
Here, do you need this here? It's got all the info of the property.
Let's see who's in here. Yeah. Only use the right bags. This guy out here was really interested in what I had going on.
Yes, thank you. Could you just make a copy of that for me, please? Thank you very much. Yeah, both sides, I guess, I don't know. Oh. What? So how do we find it? Yeah, do that. Oh, wait a minute. You're telling me the trust was never filed? It was never filed for
Hi, Brittany. How are you?
I don't know how that happened.
Good. I just
Sure.
wanted to verify that the name that you were looking for today was Taos West? Okay, no, it hasn't been recorded yet. Who's the other party? Do you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Thank you, dear. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'll be sure and check with her. She's been out of the office, for the holiday. So, it could be waiting for her there. So, but she'll be in, she's not in today, she'll be in tomorrow. And I'll get with her first thing in the morning and check on it for you.
Hey, thanks guys for watching.
Okay, sure, no problem.
I'm trying to keep it down in here.
How can this have, trustee, how can this have my? Okay, so you're saying I need to get my lawyer to file this?
Just got a form. Yeah, I need to get a form to make a public record request. Is this where I would do record requests for sheriffs, their, what would I call them, their deputies file, like their personnel file?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I need a.
Do you need only one or how many do you need?
Huh?
Only one request? Only one form?
Just so much
Um,
stuff, I can't believe this.
Or you wanna get a
Well,
copy?
is this where I would do all requests for the county sheriffs?
Yes,
So for body cam foot, or for dash cam footage, I would do it here
Yes.
also?
yes.
Would I, so do you want me to put separate requests on different forms, or
You
could I
can
put everything on
If
one?
you can fit it in one, you can put it only one, yeah.
Okay, well, maybe I'll take two forms just in case I can't
Okay,
fit it
let
in
me
one,
grab them
but,
for you.
yes, thank you.
So here's a few of them. You can go ahead and fill out right now, put as much information you can, and return it back to us whenever you have them ready.
Okay,
If you wanna take them with you, you can also email them to this address, and then we contact you as soon as we have them.
I'll probably fill them out right now, right here.
So let me give
Yeah.
you a pen.
Oh, a clipboard and a pen.
Yes.
Appreciate it, thank you.
And I have sent, to Rudy, the address.
And what was your name?
Blanca.
What's that?
Blanca.
Blanca?
Yes.
And what's your position here?
I'm a deputy clerk.
Deputy clerk. Appreciate your service,
Just
thank
let us know
you.
when you finish, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, any questions, Ms. Madison?
All right, guys. Do a public record request. Yeah, I got a pen, you believe that? And a clipboard, look at it. clipboard and pen, two major things you need. So I'm gonna fill this out, guys. What's today's date? The 4th. 1/4/22. Sweet Jesus. Address.
And you say they're in two different locations, but it's the same thing? It's the same as me, but I have a food card. I have a commercial kitchen, which is this one, and then I have a mobile food card, and that's located in the wrong circle. So I don't know if I have to do two licenses. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes into the Kick House and Park, and it does events there in the summer, so it moves from locations. It's gonna be in that location though until April. And those, that was. Can I call you back? I'm just at the Taos County offices getting my business license for the year. Okay. Okay. And I need a certificate. You do? The actual certificate? Okay. I guess they're not gonna issue, you know, on that like comes through. I don't know. Okay.
Well, the town of Taos has an office that issues them, but I don't know, you could probably put your number, but we need a copy of that one.
Oh, the Taos, town of Taos issue. Okay. Okay.
But do I want to make sure it's not that they issue the same number?
Okay. I'll check with it.
County and one with the city.
Sorry, guys.
But you say you go to the two-person park and the different.
Oh, I don't do that until summer, so I'm not gonna worry about that until later. So should I go to the town or?
Well, I need the certificate, you don't have it there with you in your paper?
No, because I only got that number issued this morning.
No, we need the.
Yeah, I know what you mean, like the one, I've got another one here, but this is an old, oh, no, it's not this one. I know what you mean, it's the CRS number, right? Yeah, from, I probably left it, because it's not what I wanted to use, okay.
Okay.
So,
And then, planning will have to approve it too. Because we-
okay,
Okay?
all right, okay. And where is planning? He's right down, is it up, okay. Is this what I take to Rudy?
Yes.
Okay, and then he needs a copy of that, too, right? Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Taos Sheriff's personnel file for Deputy Elias Montoya. And dash cam footage from accident involving Taos Sheriffs on July 11th around 10 p.m. Might be July 7th. By Smith's Grocery. Let me see that. See what they say. Yeah, I'm not sure, I don't know if you could help me. What I'm asking for is the personnel file for deputy of the Taos Sheriff's. His name
Okay.
is Elias or Elias Montoya.
Okay.
And dash cam footage from an accident involving Taos Sheriff's. I'd have to look at my records to see when that accident, the exact day, but it's an accident that happened right in front of Smith's. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put a date.
So let me call Anna, because she's the one who's gonna take care of this. And
Okay.
she'll see if she needs more information or this is enough.
Yeah, I mean, I figured they'd probably be able to know because it was a pretty big accident with a rollover in front of Smith's.
Oh,
And I
okay.
know it was in July of
Oh, yeah.
2020,
Okay,
but
so
I
let me-
didn't put 2020, so
Let
I'll
me
put.
call her and then she can take a look at this and see if she needs more information.
Okay, I appreciate that, thank you.
Hi,
Hello.
you're filing a request?
Yes, I just wanted to see if this is legible to you. Yeah, or 7th. I'm not sure. It was a Thursday. I know that.
Oh, 7th, I see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the day was. It was 2020.
Okay, perfect.
And it was an accident that happened with a sheriff's truck right in front of Smith's.
Okay.
You know, and I wanted to get the dash cam footage from that.
Okay,
And-
so it'll probably be lapel. Officers don't have dash cams in their vehicles, but it'll probably be whatever they have on their body, which is a
For
lapel.
the sheriffs?
For the sheriffs, yes,
Are you sure?
positive.
In 2020? Because
Yeah, they don't have dash cams in their units. They only have whatever's there on their lapel.
I spoke with Under Sheriff Miera.
Okay.
And he told me to come down and to do a request for
Okay,
the
all
dash
right,
cam.
well, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
send it to
I'm pretty
you.
sure I'll have to review the footage, but I mean, it was right on scene at the accident.
Okay.
He said, "Oh, if you want some good footage for your channel," he's like, "Go down and do the request." And I swear he said for the dash cam footage
Okay.
for the, for the accident
Yeah.
that happened in front of Smith's.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the top part to the HR, the Human Resources.
Okay.
The bottom part to the undersheriff and the sheriff, and once they have that information available, then I'll reach out to you.
Okay.
So in 3 days, you'll hear from me whether or not I need an additional 15 or that stuff is ready. Yeah.
Right, right.
All
And
of our
then-
drives are down right now, so I don't know if they have access to be able to pull any sort of footage, but
Okay.
I'll let them decide that, yeah.
Okay, and then, that's my email address is New Mexico Citizen 2019.
Got it.
And that's at Gmail, so I guess that's where you would send
Yes,
everything.
I'll email
And
you.
then, yeah, and this is my phone number, so.
Okay, all right.
Perfect.
And then everything is 50 cents a page, and then if it's something that's on a CD, those are $5 a piece, just
Right.
to let you know.
Yeah, I mean, so that's another thing I wanted to ask. So, I mean, when you send that to the sheriff, undersheriff, now, so I will be receiving the records from the actual
Nope.
sheriffs? I'll be
You'll
getting them from.
be receiving it from this office.
And you guys don't have a portal so I can do a link for the footage?
Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We can try it that way if you have like a Dropbox or something like that.
Yeah, I'm-
Depending on the length of the video, sometimes our side doesn't let that pass through. But we can see how long the length is and then figure it out from there.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I do when I deal with the Taos Police. They have a portal that I sign up for, and then whenever they send me records through my email,
Yeah.
it's just a link, and then I can hit that and download the video directly into my
Yeah,
phone.
Taos County's a little old school, so.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it saves money. I mean, and other,
Right.
trying to get a DVD onto my phone
Right.
is, I have to download it somewhere and then just transfer it. It's
Right,
always a
right.
problem, so.
Okay, all
So I
right.
was hoping to get somehow a link to the video.
Okay.
But then all the rest, you would send it to my email, so the 50 cents per page really doesn't apply, right?
Well, it would be a $5 email fee. So even if it's 50 pages, we still do that flat $5 just to email out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I wanted to ask you, as I looked around in here, I don't see any postings for the,
We just had, a remodel done. So we had a chance to put our poster back up because they were painting the walls.
I gotcha.
Out of this door, so yeah.
Right, so that would notify me about the $5 email
It would.
charge and such like that,
It
'cause
would,
yeah.
it would.
Yeah, because I never heard of that before with the email charge.
Yeah, this is our public records, and then we do have, on our website, it'll say clerk's fees, and it does say the $5 to email.
So that would be a clerk, that would be like a clerical hourly charge or something?
Right.
Like, so it's not actually charged for the email, it'd be a charge for the work
Right.
that they put in before sending it?
They make me.
Okay, well, I'll be talking with the Attorney General, so I'll figure the legitimacy of that out. But I appreciate it.
Yes,
Yeah, appreciate it, thank you.
to correct page 7. Okay.
Hi. I called a little while ago. My name's David Witt. I was here to pick up a document.
ready for you.
50 cents. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, that's for
Is that a two-sided page?
one
50,
side.
50 cents?
No, inflation.
So here's
Ah.
yours back, I'm gonna keep a copy.
So, I also had a question. If I were to get paper, if I were to do a public record request and it was so what's their charges on pages?
50 cents a page.
It's 50 cents a
It
page and there's no 5
No,
pages
and
free?
and the county just passed a resolution, putting those fees in, and that's, they went and looked through IPRA to make sure that the public records, that you could charge those fees, so.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, I'll look at the IPRA because I mean, I know it pretty well, but I thought there was a 5-page lenient, 5 pages, and then after that it could be charged. But I'll have to, I'll look into it. So you say that was just passed?
Right.
What day was that?
About 2 months? Yeah, about a couple of months ago.
Couple months? And could I, do you have those readily available?
Let me go back and see if I can get a copy.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Do we have a troll as a free thinker? I see people talking about free thinker in here. Accountability for all. James Jacobson, M-Star, free thinker. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, if you could just add that, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
just-
no, I'll just put a note on there just to send it to you as soon as I.
Yeah,
get
it'd
a
be
copy.
good to know all the new changed prices and such
Yeah.
like that. But I appreciate it, and I'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
All right.
accountability for all. Yeah, he audits. I've seen Josh's work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then just bring it back, please. Yes.
See what's down here.
Do you have business here?
County administration, facilities, human resources, county clerks. What do I need? Oh, you know what? I gotta go ask them another question about dispatch. I'm sorry, I forgot to ask, where would I find dispatch?
Dispatch records?
I just wanted to speak with somebody from dispatch to see their operations. Because I dealt with the Taos Police Department, and my son had gotten pulled over, and it was a 17-minute stop. And they told me it was only 7 minutes at the Taos Police Department. I showed them my son recorded, and it was 17 minutes, but I showed them the police report, and it shows that it was 17 minutes, and Betsy at the Taos Police Department said that dispatch sometimes doesn't relieve, like they don't clear the call on time, like they'll, so I wanted to speak with them and see if, because she's kind of throwing them under the bus as far as the time. I know it was 17 minutes and dispatch did their job properly, but Betsy was saying that, no, it was only 7 minutes and dispatch didn't do their job properly.
Yeah, so you would have to put in a request for that as well. You wouldn't just be able to go over there and ask for that. They won't provide that to you unless you put in a request for it.
Request?
You know
I'm
like
not
to be
even
able
sure.
to do how long the call was, or they could even give you a copy of the.
Well, they wrote. I know that they wrote. I know they. I'm not requesting that. I want to request if there's any chance that they could have that they would ever possibly put down the wrong time on a police report for a stop.
So if you go to the detention across the way.
Okay.
And then you'll have to hit the buzzer, let them know that you want to go up and talk to somebody in dispatch. Somebody might come down or they might let you up, depending, because they're locked to the public.
Okay, yeah, it was just a quick question, so if they were to come down, I'll go over that side anyway, because I'm pretty sure that they do their job pretty efficiently, but it was just strange that the police department would say that, my discrepancy was based on the fact that the Taos dispatch wasn't doing their job properly, so I wanted to find out the truth. Thank you. County administration. We're going up, guys.
Okay, we'll see you mañana.
Okay. Let's see if this is supposed to have some kind of inspection thing on here somewhere. Huh. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're in the county. Oh, we're just upstairs. I don't know what's going on here. IT. A whole lot of computer stuff. Administrator, county manager, and legal. Yeah, I was wondering where I could find the district attorney.
I'm sorry?
The district attorney's office?
It's in the courthouse, in the middle building.
The courthouse, can I access that? Do I have to exit this? And then go across the, okay, appreciate it, thank you. Okay, let's go find the district attorney. Go visit the district attorney. Cops want to arrest me for not wearing a mask. Suckers. Take off my mask now since I'm leaving. Alright guys, let's go to the courthouse. Right there. Across the way. This is turning out to be a long stream, guys. I hope everybody's interested still. Started off pretty interesting. Those cops wanted me gone. Sure, the same cop's gonna be in here. Once again, same thing. Please wear your face mask. These people are crazy. Will be asked to leave. It's all wordplay. Ask. Everything is asked. Everything's a request. Even though they say required, asked. Required, you'll be asked to leave. These people are crazy. What's all that white stuff? Yeah. We got some snow the other on New Year's. New Year's, it's already starting to melt, but it's been cold ever since. Let's go into this joint. Everyone must follow security procedures. These fucking people, I swear to God. Close at 4. 3:40. Just in time. Yes, I'm just needing to go talk with the district attorney. Good, and yourself? What do you want me to, black one, white one, don't matter?
Put all your metal objects in there, please.
How about my belt?
You have your belt on?
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah,
my,
please remove it.
my pants might fall down.
Well, I don't think the women are gonna scream that much.
Yeah, it seems
Just
pretty
tell them what
empty.
the belt is, what could be hidden behind it, that's all. Okay. Anything else, car keys, okay, put the.
Oh, yeah, wait, I do have car keys.
Car keys.
I emptied out all the
Sir,
others.
sir, could you put that on the conveyor for me, please?
Oh, okay.
Right there. Good, thank you very much.
Appreciate it, sir. You too. You guys open pretty much regular schedule here?
Yeah, normally from 8 to 4,
All right,
and sometimes beyond, depending on court cases and things like that.
I got you. Yeah, I
The
thought.
judge doesn't shut down court. Oh, it's 4 o'clock, everybody go home. No, it doesn't work that way.
Right.
We're here till we finish.
Yeah, I know the town of Taos is all closed down, so I wasn't sure if the county was going to be closed, but they seem to be open.
Good afternoon. Put on your metal objects from the basket for me, please. Car keys. Anything else on, sir? Remove that for me, please. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm surprised. No, Levi's, people wear Levi's, have all the rivets and the big metal buttons and stuff.
How you doing there?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Have you been in the courthouse in the last 2 weeks?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll have to ask you some COVID questions in order to let you come in.
I usually don't answer questions.
Then we can't have you come into the courthouse.
You can't have me come in if I don't answer questions?
Yes.
Really?
Sir, this is just for health purposes.
Yeah, for COVID.
Okay?
Right?
So we know if you got cold or something like that, it doesn't get passed on to you or you to anybody else.
Okay.
So it's just a few yes or no questions, that's all it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 6 questions.
6 questions. All right, let's hear them.
Are you okay with me asking you the questions?
Sure.
Okay. Within the past 2 weeks, have you traveled outside the United States?
No, I have not.
Have you been asked by the New Mexico Department of Health to self-quarantine because of COVID-19?
Nope.
In the last 2 weeks, have you been diagnosed with COVID-19 or received a positive test result for COVID?
No, I have not.
Have you recently taken a COVID test and still waiting for the results?
Nope.
In the last 2 weeks, have you been in contact with anybody that you know that has COVID or has traveled outside the United States?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And in the last 2 weeks, have you had any symptoms of COVID, like fever, congestion, loss of
Absolutely
taste
not.
smell? No symptoms?
No symptoms.
Okay. Do you already know where you're going in the building?
I think the district attorney is right up in this corner or something, right?
The 2 district courtrooms are upstairs, but if you wanted to talk to the clerk, they're in that office back there.
No, the district attorney?
Oh, the DA's office is right through those double
Oh, it's right over here. Oh, appreciate that. I might go upstairs and just take a look around real quick and then I'll... You guys close it, how long do I have?
At 4.
At
Yeah,
4,
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Maybe I'll go speak with the district attorney first then. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Can I help you?
Yes, I was just wanting to speak with the district attorney or see how I can speak to the district attorney.
In regards to,
I need to make an appeal on a record request that I made at the Taos Police Department.
okay, is it a case that we opened through here?
No, I just need to I need to basically made a public record request at the Taos Police Department. I wasn't happy with the records that they provided to me.
Okay.
So I need, the next step would be the district attorney. So, and after that, the attorney general. So I figured I'd just try to keep it local and.
Okay, do you have any kind of case information so I can kind of do some research on it? That way I can get Marcus to look at it?
Case number?
Yeah.
Is body cam footage that I requested. I just requested, no, I don't have any case number, I don't
Any
believe.
information?
No, I just requested body cam footage from them, and they denied my request, so I just wanted to do an appeal on that public record request.
Let me see, hang on.
Okay. Go. That's myself. Hello, are you the district attorney?
No, I'm not, the investigator, what can happen?
Oh, I just needed to make an appeal on a record request that I made at the Taos Police Department.
Okay, you don't do that through us, you would have to go through their office, the manager and maybe the legal counsel at the town. If you made a request for something from them, they failed to give it to you, that's where you go, not here.
Are you positive?
Yes.
You're sure about that? I've already spoken with them, they told me to come here. And I've read the New Mexico IPRA. The only people in charge
We
really,
prosecute cases here,
what's that?
we prosecute criminal cases here. We don't supervise other agencies.
No, it's an appeal of the record request. I can't do it at the same agency because I've already done it with them.
You'd have to do that in a court of law, perhaps with an attorney, but you want to do it with us. We don't take those things here.
I think you're misinformed, sir. I mean, no, honestly, I do. I have the right to appeal my public record request, and it's not through a court of law. It's just through a higher power. And over there, when I deal with the police department, they're a separate entity than the town hall. I spoke with the town clerk, Francella Garcia, and she told me that the attorney general would do an appeal. And also asked, well, what about this? Because when you read the New Mexico IPRA, the people in charge of enforcing it are the district attorney and the attorney general.
Well, I'd have to check with the attorney to find out, because I'm not an attorney, okay?
No.
I
I
know
said,
that typically, if you have something like that, you would have to go to the legal counsel for the town to appeal it there so that they can figure out why the town isn't providing you with the video that you want, or whatever.
yeah, that's what I mean. I went to them and they told me to go here, and I looked it up. I mean, the legal counsel has no bearing. They're not the custodian of records. You guys are the custodian of records overall, the New Mexico record. Well, I mean, you guys here are in charge of the records in Taos County. The attorney general would be in charge of records of all of New Mexico.
I don't know if you're properly informed there, and I certainly am not an expert at this.
Right.
So I can't say that you're right or wrong at this point, other than the fact that we do not deal with appeals from something like that court of record that you want from the town of Taos. that's something that they have to deal with. Go to the mayor and talk to him.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I mean, you know,
they're closed.
The
You know, so I mean, the
hierarchy-
town of Taos is shut down right now.
yeah,
So I mean, but I did speak with Francella because she's there today because they have the people signing up for, they're doing the election in March for the council members and mayor. So she had to be there today to sign people up because today's the 4th. So she told me if I had any questions to go down and speak with her down there. But I only spoke with her, but she informed me.
She's not an attorney, so. she's
No,
giving you
it's not an attorney thing. It's just going to a higher power, and a legal doesn't. They're not custodians of records.
We deal with prosecution of cases. We don't deal with the investigation of something like that. We prosecute criminal cases here, and we don't have custody of those records. So
But no, you have jurisdiction over them, is what I mean. You know, you guys are the next higher jurisdiction. You do have, you are, I believe you guys are custodian of those records because
Well, you
they're.
know what? I certainly would check into that to verify.
Yeah, I mean, if you could, I mean, I can always come back tomorrow if maybe you guys can clear things up
Why
with
don't you
the.
give me your number and your name?
Okay.
You just put it on that notepad there. And then I will try to find out for you, and I'll certainly give you a call back, or one of our attorneys will.
Yeah, because I have two.
And what kind of records are you trying to get?
Body cam footage.
Okay, is that in a criminal case that's still under investigation?
Nope, this actually from years ago.
Okay.
I guess, you know what, why don't we just do it at my email instead of a call?
Well, I prefer to give you a call, so let's do that, okay?
Well,
I'm not gonna email you, I'll call you. I'll call you.
you'll only call me with the
I'll
info,
call you.
but you won't send it, you won't
No,
give me.
I'm not gonna send you anything.
Why
I
not?
will let you know what happened once I call you. Please?
Well, I'm requesting you send it to my email, just for, I mean, this is an investigation, I need everything documented, and so sending me,
Just give me your number, I'll get you a reply. Okay?
I'm gonna give you my email address. And you can choose whatever you wanna do after that, buddy.
All right. Body cam, they're not gonna keep them for a long period of time.
I've already requested them.
I know you requested it, but I'm saying, do you?
Yeah,
know
so
how
if I
many-
request public records and they destroy those public records after I request them, then that's tampering with evidence.
Well, I know that there's like, most agencies will keep a record for a certain amount of time. I don't know what their policy is there, so have you checked on that?
The policy doesn't matter, it's law. Yeah, I mean, policy doesn't apply to anybody. Peace out. What was your name, sir? Ed Lucero?
Yep.
Appreciate it. Jesus. These people are crazy here. He won't send me an email. He'll only reply to me by phone. This is the DIP program here. Teen court. Indigent fund office. Healthcare assistance. How you doing?
Good.
Assistance. These people are gonna have to get used to seeing me around here. It's my first time in this building and I could tell already they're not too happy. Thank you. You guys have a good one. What's that? Oh, you go throughout that way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I hear you. Have a good one. Let's go see over here. One more place to make here. Go over and see about dispatch if they'll send anyone down. Buzzer. Heroes work here. Yes, I needed to speak with someone from dispatch if I can.
You are,
My name's Ryan.
they expecting you, Mr. Ryan?
No, they're not. I just had a quick question to ask them.
Okay, well, I'll let them know that you're here, okay?
Thank you. We'll see what they say about if they come out, we'll see what they say about their times that they write down on police reports. No unauthorized cameras, recording devices, video cameras, cellular phones, beepers, or other electronic equipment will be allowed inside this facility. We got this camera here. You guys see inside of there? Disturbing the ivory tower. This is all stuff that I put off for a long time. I got so many things, guys, that I got a lot of footage that I don't upload onto my channel. And there's a lot of follow-ups and stuff that I need to do. And they're actually all from probably close to 2 years ago when I was recording back then. But, I thought about it, and this could be a type of thing where it's to show people that if you had wished you had done something about, misconduct or something of the sort, and year have gone by, 2 years, to show you that it's really not too late to do anything about that. You guys, obviously if you wait 10 years or something, but I think in the certain laws they say 3 years is reasonable. But for certain violations, especially civil rights violations, I don't know if there's such a time limit if you can, prove that your rights were violated.
Ryan,
Yes.
I let them know, and they will be down as soon as they can.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got it.
Okay, she says someone will be coming down. It's just a quick question I want to ask them about how they clear a call and write the times down on the reports. And I believe that they were doing their job properly when they filled out the report from when my son got pulled over, and they wrote down that it lasted over 17 minutes. But the police station says the stop only lasted 7 minutes, and that dispatch just failed to do their job, and that they didn't clear it on time or something, that the stop really only lasted 7 minutes, and they didn't clear it till 10 minutes after. So that doesn't sound right. I'm sure I know they cleared it on the right time, because my son also recorded that traffic stop, and he has the rest of the footage actually the cop was inside the car. That's what I really want to hear is what happened, because he was threatening my son, saying the car smells like weed, the exhaust is loud, I'm going to have a sergeant come out with a decibel meter, like all this and that. And then when he returns to the car at the end of the stop, he's like kind of kissing my son's butt. So I think something happened in that car. Probably found out that he was my son, New Mexico citizen, and they didn't want any kind of issue with that, so they just, let him go, threatened them with all this kind of stuff, went off to the car and came back and said, "You're free to go." So that's how we work out here. They haven't had anybody test anything in this town forever. I'm the first person to call them out on their crap, and they're not really digging it too much. 40 people. I haven't even been reading the chat. What do we got? Los Alamos Voice. Noli D. 357 Sig. St. Versus, James Jacobson, Eric Johnson, Bamacam. Thank you guys for joining. Nightcrawler Media. Scrolling back here. Yeah. Here they are.
How can I help you, sir? I don't want to be recorded.
Okay. Well, I had a question to ask about, or first, can I get your name?
I am the 911 director for Taos County, for Central Dispatch. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I had an issue at Taos Police Department with body cam footage,
Okay.
and the report said that the stop lasted 17 minutes. They only gave me camera footage for 7 minutes and said the stop was over. Now, I asked them, well, the report says that it lasted 17 minutes. Betsy down at the Taos Police Department, I guess, threw you guys under the bus and said that the stop was over at 7 minutes and that you guys didn't clear it for another 10. So I was going to ask you, is that possible? Like, are you guys accurate when you put your...
So when we get the calls
Right.
get dispatched to a certain law enforcement agency.
Okay.
From there, they proceed to the call, whatever that time frame is, whatever traffic stop,
Right.
whatever the case may be. From there, the duration of the call, once they call, clearing the scene with report, without report, we put it into the system. From there, it's all recorded. So
Exactly. So you
depending
guys...
on whether it's 7, 17, 24, it doesn't matter about the minutes. We put it all into called the Spillman CAD system.
Right.
So everything is currently recorded on that. And if you're asking for any information on that, everything would be reference to what you're looking for would be through the clerk's office at the town of Taos.
Right. Well, I just wanted to find out. I'm positive that you guys did your job properly during that call because my son also recorded the stop and it lasted over 17 minutes. But it was just that the Taos Police threw you guys under the bus saying that you weren't doing your job, and that's why that's why it says there's 17 minutes. And so I just wanted to make sure because I was pretty sure that it had to be not due to, it can't be any human error, that it has to be a system that clears and starts and all that, which is what you just told me, is that basically the officer calls in and clears the call, and then you guys have that recorded. You cleared the call, you have the time stamped, and everything's legit, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Everything that we do is through our CAD system. We follow protocols. We make sure that everything is recorded as the time comes in from from the law enforcement agency.
Okay.
So say it was a traffic stop,
Right.
the minute that they get that traffic stop, we put it into the system, create the call. The
Right.
call is logged from there for any process that they do within that time frame, gets recorded and jotted down into our system, so it's all in the narrative.
Right.
From there, when the officer states what they're doing, whether they're citing somebody for whatever it may be,
Booking
or
them
they're
or
gonna
arresting,
release them
yeah,
for,
right.
With a warning, we follow those steps and we put it into the system. It's all recorded. From there, then that's the process that gets done. And then for you folks and the general public that are requesting for any of the records or documentation, they would
The
then come,
clerk.
whether it would be town to town, you would go to their clerk.
Right.
If you're coming for someone with sheriff's office, you would come through the clerk's office here. It's called an IPRA request.
Right.
You have to pay for it. I don't know what the fees are through the town of Taos.
They're
believe
free.
here
Free.
They are about $10 or so, maybe. I'm not.
No, it's all free. Yeah, I do public record requests with
So
them all
once
the
you
time.
do the IPRA
So.
request, from there, all that information gets sent over and to you. You review it, and then if you have any issues, then you go from there to.
But to do the request for the call, I come to the clerk. You're saying I go to the Taos clerk for the call?
So if they have any information, or you can come to our clerk's office for that information.
Right. So that would probably be the custodian of records is the county clerk for
That's
all your
Anything-
call. You're clearing the radio.
Yes.
So I'll go speak with them tomorrow, and I really appreciate your help, and you answered basically what I already knew. I just had to verify because I'm dealing with something at the Taos Police Department, and there's a lot of back and forth, so I'm just getting the story straight.
Understand. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Everything that we do from Cal Central Dispatch is all recorded, and everything information is through.
That's exactly
Any
how.
other issues?
Yeah,
You can get all that through there.
that's what I figured it was. I'll go speak with the clerk tomorrow because they're closed, and we'll get all that information, and we'll figure it from there.
Anything through Taos County, the facilities are open until 5 o'clock. Just
So
so you know.
I thought they were open till 4.
Taos County should be open till 5.
I think they're 4. I was just in there. Or maybe it was the courthouse. Maybe it was the courthouse is 4. Yeah,
because
because
was 4. Administration is till 5.
so maybe
So
I'll go
you
in
can go
there.
to the clerk's office now
Yeah, maybe
and
I'll
ask
go in
them.
and I'll do that with her.
You'll have to get screened and everything. You have to wear your mask, and they'll ask you to check the temperature, and then you ask for a badge, and they'll send you to the clerk's office.
Yeah, I've already been in there. I went in, I did a public record request with the clerk just about a half hour ago. They tried to trespass me and threaten me. Yeah, they had called the sheriffs and everything. It was a huge scene, but whatever. Yeah, but I didn't have to screen or anything. So I'll just go back in there and I'll deal with the clerk, and I appreciate you giving me that information.
Not a problem, sir. And if you could just treat our staff with respect, we would greatly appreciate it.
Have I treated you with any disrespect?
No, I'm not saying me. I'm just saying in general. I know that.
Oh, I treat.
Called the dispatch for something going on over there.
Oh, and that lady, and if
personal request.
But I'll post the video, and you'll see how ridiculous that woman was. I was nothing but respectful to her, nothing but disrespect from her. So I mean, as far as me respecting anybody, me not wearing a mask isn't disrespecting anybody. Them coming down and telling me they're going to forcibly remove me from the building for not wearing a mask, now that is disrespect. I mean, that's my building. There's no law saying I have to wear a mask. I just put it on just to shut them up. I just needed it on video that they are going to trespass me from the building if I don't wear the mask, which is unlawful. It's illegal. I can only be trespassed from a public property unless I've broken the law. I have to be criminally trespassed. And mandates aren't law, and there's people that test that all over. I actually have public record requests to do down there, so I just made my argument with them. And of course, just like all officers, I'm not going to argue with you. That means they're going to lose the argument, so they just shut it off. And he agreed with me. I showed him the sign. It says, "Please wear a mask." There's no requirement. There's no code under it. There's nothing. They're just requesting that I wear a mask.
We're just trying to keep everybody safe as a whole. So,
Yeah, I mean,
that's a big thing.
I understand, but constitutional rights are being trampled on right now, and that's a big thing also, and it's just it's a battle between safety and people's rights, Once they start stripping people of their rights for safety, then that's not a good scene, because that's usually how they do it. They start stripping your rights under the color of safety, and it's all the safety of the employees inside of the building, not the safety of the public, even though there are employees. I mean, it's just getting a little out of control is all. Hopefully it all ends soon. I'm sure you don't want to go to work wearing a mask every day, nobody really does. You do it because you have to. I don't abide by the policies of this building, I abide by the law. Only the employees have to abide by the policies,
I abide by them regardless. I have family that I want to take care of and protect. So
Well, I understand, but if they made a policy in here, if they made a policy in here that says you have to come in to work tomorrow with a shaved head, you would have to do it or you get fired, And maybe you'd have a lawsuit down the road, but they have policies, but they can't say that me coming in, I have to shave my head because I don't work here, There's nothing they could do. They can call the police can't arrest me because I'm not breaking any laws.
Well, sir, good luck with everything. I hope you can get everything that you need. All the
I appreciate it.
Whatever you need taken care of.
I appreciate you.
All right,
I appreciate your
have a good
professionalism. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's go back to the clerk's office. That crazy lady that works there. I'm gonna have to plug my phone in and get my battery. Let's do this. Get my battery connected. There we go. Yeah, this is a long live stream, hour and a half so far. Let's go do this. Get the 911 call from my son and all that kind of business. These people are going to be happy to see me back in here. No mask? Lady's bugging out about me wearing a mask and she's not wearing a mask. Alright, we're back. come back. Yes, I just spoke with the dispatch, and they told me I had to come here to do record requests, so I'll do that with you also. If you want to just bring the same one back, I could write it on there.
All right,
Oh,
go ahead
perfect.
and add what you got.
Yeah, this is going to be March, maybe I'll just do 3/13/2020. Around 3 or 4 p.m. Officer Angel. I mean, do you need the officer's name?
No.
How would you know? I mean, it's going to be Officer Martinez with the Taos Police.
I would need your son's name. That's more or less how we
Yeah,
find it. Yeah.
I'll give you that. Devin Cody, and that's the time. I guess all radio traffic. Is that what it would be called?
Yeah.
And that would include the time of the stop.
Yeah, it would show the call detail report. Basically, it'll show when they got called off and
When it got
whatever happened.
Yeah, initiated and everything in between, and then when it got done. Yeah, that's what he was telling me over there. So that's really what I would need.
Okay.
And and I guess it was on March 13th for sure, 2020. I'm not sure of the time, but it's around that time.
Okay.
And
yeah,
it was
they can find it off of this anyway. So,
Devin Cody.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Screen or something? How you doing? Good. Yeah, a little scared. All right, guys. I guess we'll head on out of here. Okay. Oh, so there you guys go. That was like a full tour of the Taos County Courthouse and the administration building right there. We went to the detention center, the courthouse, and the administration. We'll come back and we'll follow up with the attorney general, or the district attorney here. I'm pretty sure that they're the ones that I have to deal with to appeal a record request. So we'll see what that's all about. Ive Peters, thank you for joining. You're a little late if you just got in, but I'm going to be cutting this here for all you that don't get snow. Here's a little. We didn't get too much. We probably got about 5 inches or so. But, you know, it's been freezing ever since. It really cleared up after the snow. And the temperatures have only been the high in the daytimes in the 20s. And at night it gets down below 0, burning through my wood pile, that's for sure. So, but I appreciate you guys all joining me. I guess I'll go home and work on editing the video with the officers threatening to get me out of here. Editing's my least favorite thing to do. That's a lot of reason why. I mean, I got so much footage and I don't put videos up because I'm just so lazy when it comes to editing. But I'm going to try to start getting it up. Like I said, they got a sheriff election this year. We got a mayor election of Taos this year. We got council members. We got a lot of stuff going on with our public officials this year, and it could be a big change. So I'm just gonna, I don't endorse anybody as far as the people running for any of these positions. I'm not, you know, I don't know anybody. I don't follow any of it. But what I will do as a service to my community and for the people that are running for election is I'll put up footage of what the current administration is providing right now. Maybe they could use it to their advantage, or, you know, whatever. So anyway, Noli D, thanks Thanks right back at you, and everybody's an hour and 36 minutes. Let's see who we got in here. 357, thanks. James Jacobson, thank you. Thank you guys all for joining me. I'm going to cut this one off right now, and I'll probably be going live again tomorrow when I come back here to deal with the district attorney. And I have other public record requests to make as well. I'm just kind of trying to spread them out. I don't want to make overburden some record requests where they won't provide it to me in a timely manner. So I'll dole it out in small record requests, and also that provides more visits to the buildings and more opportunities to record more public servants and see who's doing their job properly. So got a rogue nation right here. Look. Rogue Nation shout out. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. My batteries, I'm plugged in actually, so I'm fine. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Have a good day.